Hi, Capricorn. So let's pull a card for the situation going on right now. What am I picking up for Capricorn? Let's see what we have. Okay, Seven of Swords. So somebody may not be, you may have just been in a situation where you feel like something was taken from you that didn't belong to somebody else. Capricorn Moon, you could feel like people are either trying to, you know, and this one's very interesting. This one has a little, what did the fox say? You know, we have the 2 on the ground and the person leaving with 5. So you could have just been dealing with a liar. You could have just been dealing with a little bit of a cheater. But also the 7 of Swords is, especially in today's world, that could be like somebody stealing your words, or that could be somebody like mimicking your content or what have you. There is, I'm adorable, thank you. If that was for me, could have been for Juan though. Juan's pretty adorable. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. You know, honestly, Capricorn, Capricorn is just as much of a humanitarian as Aquarius. I will say this all the time. Some people argue with me. It's just that Aquarius wants to be humanitarian towards the collective, and Capricorn wants to save one person at a time. If you are in my Capricorn community, you know what I call you all, and I say it with love. Sometimes I call Capricorn Captain Save-A-Ho because they want to, they really want to save people one time because they can put the work into it. They know the satisfaction, the high of climbing that mountain, right? As that goat. And they understand achievement and working towards something that's worthwhile, that has stability, that has longevity. And so if they love you and they care about you, they want you on that same vibration, right? So they will put a lot of work into somebody. And sometimes Capricorn will feel like when the other person doesn't take that advice, doesn't take the sculpting that Captain Save-A-Ho, Capricorn, whatever you want to call yourselves, you know, they don't always take the sculpting that's so truly given out of, you're going to be, I'm going to help you grow into the person, the potential that you can be. And sometimes, unfortunately, sadly, Capricorn needs them to just do one more shitty thing so they can be done. Because Capricorn will feel like on some level, and they should not, but if you have Capricorn placements, you may have been in charge of either your own life or the life of others at a way you took responsibility on. Your childhood might have ended a little soon. So, you know, that it just kind of comes natural. It comes with the Capricornian package of they know how to care for others. And so I think, you know, we can't forget it is on the axis of Cancer. It's, you know, it's why I tease, and I, like, when somebody gets money and they're having a Saturn transit in their chart, I was like, no, when you get that money, you show Big Daddy Saturn that you know how to be a saver and you know how to invest that, right? So that he brings you more. So, you know, it is that kind of, you know, the George Michael song, I Could Be Your Father Figure, to me, that's very Capricorn. It's not a failure if you can't grow somebody. They have their own free will, right? You're out of here. There's a lot of this with the earth signs today. This is the third earth sign I've done. Chariot also came up in Virgo's reading. So it looks like you are, when I'm drawing cards for you, let's get another card for you. I love the Chariot. The Chariot just means like you're going to relax and let universe take you where it's supposed to. Oh yeah. Full truth coming out, and there is movement for you. So you're going to have the truth, because not having the truth is going to drive you crazy. So you're going to have the truth, and you could be visiting somebody too, or just taking a trip. But also, this is just movement from universe. This is taking you out. There's, you know, listen, there's eclipses coming up. It's better if you're done before the eclipse, right? The Tower card comes when we're too nice to move shit out of our own way, and universe is like, okay, we're going to have to do it for them. And then the Tower card comes and eclipses come. And so if we lean into the energy, if we look at the writing on the walls, if we pay attention, and we can take the truth and then move with it. Let universe move us. That's much better if it has to be done through an eclipse or through a Tower moment. Truth. Okay. I always respect that. If the card flies out and flies back in, it's not time. Let's see. One more time. I saw what card it is, so it's always interesting. Okay, King of Cups. That's the mommy. That is Cancerian energy. That is a nice couple for, we love a King of Cups for Capricorn. The World card. This person's going to be a complete change. So the only warning thing here is the Five of Cups is in reverse coming out for what is this new person coming in, is a complete change for you. King of Cups. These are excellent cards. The World and the King of Cups. Love, love, love this for you, Capricorn. They are still not done grieving from whatever they are grieving from. So, like, let me explain this. This is, when I say like, oh, these are great, but this one's not. Let me explain. This is their character. This is how they are going to reflect in a mirror across from you, right? This is who they are. This is where they're at in journey right now. This doesn't move because of, so this is a good person who's just at the end of their grieving. So it can be both. It's not like, oh, I have to turn around and take back what I said about the person because now this card flew out. Because I'm specifically asking for where they're at, or what are going to be the little things we have to know or watch out for. The Lovers, also known as the Choice. Another fated connection. It's interesting. Virgo and Capricorn's readings had a lot of the same cards, but they also, what cards weren't the same, they also have a little bit of the same vibe. Not gonna lie. Let's pull, and this is also great if you have 10th house placements. Let's pull Price of Love card. What else do we have to know? But also, Capricorns, is important to know that, like, the truth will be completely out. This might be with the full moon in Virgo, which is going to be really interesting. I'm going to do a little something on that. And certainly members, nerds and Astro Club members, we can do a little, we'll do our private Zoom with the Virgo full moon this month, I think, because it's super interesting. Okay. I can't believe we're almost, yeah. 4 or 5 months of membership now. It's incredible. Okay, so very interesting, because this was at the bottom of the deck. I feel like if you're a Capricorn, you should go watch Virgo's reading, because there's too many similarities. There's a little bit of confusion. This came upside down. So this confusion is going to get, when the confusion card is upside down, it means the confusion is clearing, the fog is clearing. There would have to be fog for a Capricorn to let anybody do that to them. So there's a little bit of fog, and then, but we have the truth coming out. And then follow your heart is the card that came out on the second pile. And when I get this card with the Chariot, this tells me this person might be a little bit of a distance, or they're coming to see you, you're coming to see them, but there's driving involved here. And because it's here, it might be close enough in distance to drive, but you know, there's going to be movement here. Let's take one other card for Capricorn. Let's take another romance card. You know what's interesting? I was talking about today, I was on Lana's podcast, and I was talking today with her about, you know, it's very interesting, like, say today with that Venus in Capricorn wants to spend quality time. It wants to build wealth for you. So it may not want to squander cash on things that are gonna, you know, die or don't have actual value or don't have longevity to them, right? And so she was talking about compatibility, and I was saying, you know, it's really not one thing or another, because also you could have somebody who in the beginning, maybe they have like a Sag Mercury, right? Maybe they have a very dramatic, like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life? Like, you know, stop everything, you know, don't even bother changing the sheets, you know, we're getting married today. That kind of dramatic statement. And then they could have like a Venus in Capricorn, which is more pragmatic. See what I'm saying? So you need to know, is this person just like, they're not saying those things in the beginning, or they're not like actually showing up. They're not actually coming and visiting me the way they said. You would want to know, and astrology can tell us whether that person is just not that into you anymore, like they were the first couple of days, or whether that's just what they do. Some people naturally write checks with their mouth that their ass is not gonna cash. And it's not because, and then when you say to them, like, you know, do you have like, where are we going? I don't like feel like maybe you're as excited about this as you were in the beginning. They're like, are you crazy? Like, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't invested, right? But so for some people, and especially people with like Aquarius or Capricorn that have a little bit of that Saturnian flavor in them, they're looking at stability. They're not looking at fireworks all the time. And they're not going to show you fireworks all the time. And understanding somebody's chart like that is so important, so you don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. If you go to my, I'll just put it up here. If you go to my Etsy store right now, I'm just going to put one link. There's two. You can get a 15-minute or a 55-minute. No, you can get a half an hour, or you can get a 15-minute. They're very heavily discounted sessions, and you get 3 charts. And we could talk about relationships, but we can also look at it through parent-child. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's a Valentine's Day special. It's only going to be up for like another 24 hours or so. Okay. It is safe for you to love. This is what I'm getting, Capricorn. So we have the follow your heart, safe for you to love, the World card, the Lovers, the King of Cups, the Chariot. A lot of major arcana. This does feel like a big shift for you guys, Capricorn. It really does. Hey, Cole. If you guys are just joining me now, I am going to be back on in about 7 minutes to do, I believe Leo is next. We'll do Leo, and I'll be back, sorry, at 1:45. I'm taking a tiny little break. I'll be back at 1:45, and then I'm going to do Leo and Cancer, and then Pisces will be at 4 o'clock, and Gemini will be at 5:30. And I'm thinking about going on TikTok live later, though. I haven't done that in a minute. And then I will have, we're doing Aquarius and Libra tomorrow, and then I'll probably do like a Scorpio, Aries, and Sag over the weekend or next week. I think that's it. I love these cards for you, Capricorn. This will get cleared up. That'll get cleared up. But, you know, also you have to move it out of the way, which I know you will. And you please don't take it personal when you put work into somebody so they can be the best that they can be. Sometimes it's a them problem, not a you problem, right? And I know Capricorns know that. But once you're emotionally invested, it's much harder. It's like you feel like something you put love and care into is failing, and failure is not fun for Capricorn. But just know that that is a them problem, not a you problem. All right. I love you. Now you love you. I will see you all maybe in like 20 minutes. And if not, I hope you have a wonderful day. And no matter how you celebrate today, I hope you celebrate love, and I hope you start that celebration with yourself.